Yo, 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 what up? What up? What up? What up? What up? What up? How are y'all feeling out there? What up? What up? What up? Pull up, pull up, pull up, pull up. What's good? What's good? What's good? Make sure y'all tap in, man. We got a great show in store for y'all, man. Make sure y'all tap in. Where is it at? Yeah, we got it over here. We good. We good. Perfect, 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 perfect. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Boston in the building. What's good? Speaking of Boston, shout out to Joe Mazzulla for just winning the what is it, the coach of the year. Shout out to Joe Mazzulla, man. Kentucky in the building. What's good? California, what up? DMV was good. He said I hope no one picks him up and he's pushed out. Big surprise. Yeah, yeah, pull up. Maryland in the building was good. Los Angeles in the building. What? Oh, shout out to my man, Sports and Fitness Rants. Shout out to my guy, Sports and Fitness Rants. You heard? Make sure y'all go subscribe to my dude's channel, man. What else we got? Mexico in the building. What's good? I think that's Italy, if I'm not mistaken. Let's give it like 30 more seconds and we're gonna get this thing popping, man. Let's give it like 30 more seconds. Charles, my cousin is living in the Bronx and she said the city is getting insane. Yeah, the Bronx, from what I can remember, the Bronx was pretty gritty, man. I haven't been in a long time, so I don't know. Let me see. I can't believe this is even news. What the hell? A week ago. Thank you for the support. Shout out to my guy, man. All right, so let's get into it, man. Y'all know we're most likely gonna go live after the Spurs versus Thunder game tonight. We're most likely gonna go live after that, but we'll see. But I wanted to talk about this. That game is probably going to start in about 30 minutes. So we got a good 30 minutes to talk about this stuff before the game starts. All right, so let's get into it. A lot of stuff to discuss here, man. A lot of stuff to discuss. Let's start off with the Cavs because a lot of this ties into that. So as you guys know, the Cleveland Cavaliers just got swept. And it's just been a bunch of hilarious one-liners that came out of that organization. From James Harden saying that his defensive skills have really stepped up, to the coach talking about analytics, and James Harden talking about, I still feel like we're better than them after they got swept. So a whole bunch of crazy stuff, right? But at the end of that series, a lot of people were speculating on whether or not the Cavaliers were going to fire was it the head coach, right? Then we got some conflicting reports today. But one of the biggest storylines has been where is LeBron James going to go this summer? That's been like the biggest storyline. And one of the teams that they brought up was the Cleveland Cavaliers. But when we initially spoke about this, I'm like, okay, yes, LeBron can sign to the Cavs, right? Theoretically, he could sign to the Cavs, but the Cavs are in the second apron. So if LeBron were to sign to that team, he would most likely have to do it with a veteran minimum. Then we got the reports coming out that LeBron is not willing to accept the veteran minimum. And then we got this report here from Courtside Buzz that I want to show you guys right now. So this is the report here. It says the following: LeBron James is not willing to take a pay cut to return to the Cavaliers. It then says, report, LeBron is reportedly not willing to take a pay cut to return to the Cleveland Cavaliers if he were to play another season, according to Brian Windhorst of ESPN. I'll read it one more time for the people that just pull up to the live. The report is this: LeBron James is not willing to take a pay cut to return to the Cavaliers. It then says, report, LeBron is reportedly not willing to take a pay cut to return to Cleveland, to the Cleveland Cavaliers if he were to play another season, according to Brian Windhorst of ESPN. Now, what does all of this mean? If, in fact, LeBron is not willing to take a salary cut, what that signifies to me is that one of those guys between Donovan Mitchell and James Harden is out of there. That's what that signifies. Because again, the Cavs are under the second apron. And when you're under the second apron, you cannot have more than 2 max players under your cap. So given that LeBron, if he were to go to Cleveland, and I think it's a real possibility, and he's now making it clear that he's not going to take a pay cut, meaning he wants his $50 million. That means either Donovan Mitchell or James Harden is out of there. That is exactly what that means. And if I look at the contracts, let's just look at the contracts. Donovan Mitchell contract. Excuse me. So he is on, excuse me. I think Donovan Mitchell is on his 3rd year, if I'm not mistaken. So he's on his he's on his final year and he has a player option. So Donovan Mitchell is on his final year and he has a player option. Let me see. James Harden. Let me see. I think James Harden signed a 2-year deal with the Cavs. I want to see if he has a player option with that. Yes, with a player option for, so either Donovan Mitchell or James Harden is gone. And it looks like to me probably Donovan Mitchell is going to be the guy, because I had already been hearing rumors earlier this season that the Cavs are going to do everything to keep Donovan Mitchell because he's the younger guy, blah, 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 blah. So if LeBron is going to go back to Cleveland, and according to this report, he is not going to take a pay cut, it means that the Cavs are going to lose one of those guys. And I want to say this. I'm not so certain that LeBron James will be willing to be coached by Kenny Atkinson. I think if LeBron comes back to Cleveland, he will probably have a different coach. Maybe it's Jason Kidd or somebody else like that. So the Cavs, they would want him. Like, if there's any franchise in the NBA that would really want LeBron, it's the Cleveland Cavaliers. They would really want him. It makes a lot of financial sense from nostalgia and all of that. It makes a lot of sense. Hold on. Somebody said, let me read this comment. He said, you're so desperate to talk. Bro, get your goofy ass up out my comments, man. You see, we've been talking about everything throughout these playoffs. Like, knock it off, man. We done did lives about the Spurs, the Thunder, the Knicks. We done spoke about flopping. We talked about James Harden. We talked about the Knicks today. Hop off my meat. You just sitting there waiting in the cut to see if we're going to talk about LeBron, bro. Hop all the way off, bro. We talking about everything. And we getting ready to do a live after the game, and then here you come. Oh, you hear they're talking about LeBron. It's part of the news. Damn, son. Like, damn. That nigga live. Like, golly, man. Like, we talking about everything. He said the Shanghai Sharks won LeBrick. Charles, did you see the Lakers hired rocket scientist? Yo. Yeah, we're going to talk about we're going to talk about that in a minute, but that's a good segue. I want to talk, since you brought up the Lakers. I don't think LeBron is going to be a Laker next season, guys. I don't think LeBron James is going to be a Laker next season. I think that ship has sailed. He's not going to be a Laker next year. He's not. Because if he comes back next year, they're not going to win. So all of this talk about getting this player and getting that, like, they're not going to win. And I think he leaves. And I think that Cleveland is a real thing, or some other team. But what he has made clear is that he's not taking a pay cut. And that means to any franchise he goes to, they're going to have to move some furniture around. He is not taking a pay cut. He is not leaving any dollars on the table for nobody. And more power to him. But just don't complain if you can't win. Jalen Brunson took 100 less million, and the Knicks are in the finals. Let me say that one more time for the people in the back. Jalen Brunson took 100 less M's, 100 less, and the Knicks had a lot of flexibility to go out there and get some players. And now the Knicks find themselves in the finals. Now, to me, I'm never going to count a man's pocket. If that man wants to make his $50 million a year, by all means, my brother, make the money. If it's yours to make, you make it. But the only thing I don't understand is this. Brunson can take $100 million less and make that off the court in New York City. Jalen Brunson is going to make himself a lot of money in the future just by the fact that he plays for the Knicks and he's in New York. He's going to make him some money. Dolan and all of these money guys are going to get in contact. He's going to make his money off the court. So if I'm a guy like LeBron and I'm already $1 billion in, what does it mean taking less money to win when you know you're going to make money anyway being in LA or wherever you are? So I don't understand it. I don't understand it. But then again, I'm not making $50 million a year. So who am I to say to take a pay cut from 50 to $3 million? So I don't know. It appears to me, shout out to man says, it appears to me as though no team wants him. So LeBron and Rich are putting out this narrative to save face. They are officially belly up. Appreciate the comment. No, I think the Cavs want LeBron. I think the Cavaliers want LeBron. I wouldn't be surprised. I think the Cavs want LeBron. Right? I think they have. And, I mean, Dan Gilbert has enough money. I mean, Dan Gilbert is richer than the Lakers owner. Like, let's not forget, Dan Gilbert is worth about $30 billion or $28 billion. He has deeper pockets than the Lakers. I mean, like we don't talk about him as much, but Dan Gilbert is damn rich. So I don't think going to Cleveland would be a money issue. But if I'm the Cavs and I have to make a decision of who I let go of between Harden and Donovan Mitchell, I'm getting rid of James Harden. If I'm the Cavaliers, I'm getting rid of James Harden. I don't know how they're going to do it, but if I can get LeBron for James, I'll get rid of it, because you don't need James Harden and LeBron James on the same team. Keep Donovan Mitchell and then, get James Harden. Or knowing LeBron, he probably going to pull something off and get some other players to go there. Who knows? Maybe he's going to get Anthony Davis to go to Cleveland. Nobody knows. And he doesn't care if racist whites don't like it. Okay, I don't know. Are you referring to Dan Gilbert not liking LeBron? Is that what you meant? I just read that. Maybe I read it out of context. I didn't get that one. Ohio residents swear Gilbert can't stand LeBron and doesn't want him. I don't know. I mean, Dan Gilbert is a businessman, and I don't see him turning down business. I could be wrong, but I wouldn't see that happening. Like I don't think if LeBron made it clear he wanted to go to Cleveland, that Dan Gilbert would say no, you can't come here. So for the new people pulling in, this is the update here. It says LeBron James is not willing to take a pay cut to return to the Lakers. It then says LeBron is reportedly not willing to take a pay cut to return to the Cleveland Cavaliers if he were to play another season, according to Brian Windhorst of ESPN. So that's the update there. Then we got another update that I want to share with you guys, which is this. For those of y'all who don't think it's a real thing, I want to share this one with you guys. I don't think we're going to play the sound. No. It's not. Where is it at? Is it this one? So we got another one here. I don't think we need to play the sound. So I'll just say this, and then we don't have to play the sound. It says this. A Cleveland Cavalier bakery owner claims Charles Oakley told him LeBron James is 95% coming back to Cleveland after meeting with Maverick Carter. I used to own Corbo's Bakery. Charles Oakley came to my bakery all the time. He told me he's met with Maverick Carter last week, and he told me LeBron James is 95% coming to Cleveland. Now, how much truth y'all want to place in that is up to you guys of what a bakery owner has to say, but that's the word on the streets. The word on the streets is that LeBron James is going back to Cleveland. And I think it would make a lot of sense. I don't think LeBron should remain a Laker. I think that relationship is over with. I think the fan base is over it. I think he's over it. And I think that should be that should be a wrap. Now, I got one last thing to share with y'all. I'm gonna give y'all another update. So if y'all remember, about a month ago, I showed y'all a picture that had to do with Jeffrey Epstein, the Epstein files, where about a month or so ago, maybe a month and a half ago, they said that the NBA is scripted. And at the time when I read it off in one of these lives, all of us were laughing like, yeah, man, this is BS. That can't be true, right? Well, let's go through this one more time because this thing is getting freakier and freakier with every passing week. Look at this. New leaked Epstein files suggest the NBA is scripted and the championships have already been decided from 2019 to 2026. So when I read this at the time, I'm like, you got to be joking, right? So let's go through this. Look at this. It says to Jeffrey, that's the email, sent on April 16, 2019. It says, hi, Jeffrey. How are you? Where are you? And when are you coming back to New York? Here's the updated list of the NBA champions for the next 10 years. Please keep this internal. 2019 Toronto Raptors, 2020 Lakers, 2021 Bucks, 2022 Warriors, 2023 Denver, 24 Boston, 25 OKC, 26 the New York Knicks. Thank you. I would appreciate if you could let me know your earliest availability. So when I read that about a month ago, all of us laughed. Because when I saw the Knicks, I was like, the Knicks, everybody busted out laughing. Folks, the Knicks are in the finals. The Knicks in the finals. Now, I'm not saying that this is true, but this is highly coincidental. And if the Knicks, you said what? Okay, that's only 8 years. Well, they predicted all of those teams so far. So I don't know. It could be fake. I don't know. Everyone bet your money now on the Knicks. Project Looking Glass is real. Charles Reed read that like a month ago. It's crazy. I told y'all. When I read this a month ago, all of us were laughing. Like the Knicks, ha ha ha. We were all laughing. The Knicks, ha 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 ha. Now look at it. Shout out to the real Lakers World Order. Shout out to you in the chat. Definitely Knicks winning it all. Yo, I'm not gonna front. I'm not gonna front. I think all of us want to see San Antonio and the Knicks in the finals. I think that's the matchup everybody wants to see. I think we want to see Victor Wembanyama in the finals, Jalen Brunson and the Knicks in the finals putting on a show. That's what we want to see. That is what give the people what they want because that's what we want to see. And let the chips fall where they may. And I'll say this, regardless of who the Knicks play in the finals, whether it's the Thunder or the Spurs, the Knicks is winning at least 2 games. The Knicks, I'm going to say it now. I'm not going to pick them to win it all. But I will tell you this. The Knicks will win 2 games, at least. I don't care if it's OKC or the Spurs. The Knicks is going to win something. It's not going to be a sweep. That's exactly what will happen. And Knicks in five. Knicks in five. We shall see. Knicks not winning a single game. Charles, can we talk about Rohan Ramadas? I don't know the story about that. Knicks in seven. Yo, Charles, did the Epstein files mention Knicks was winning this year? It absolutely did. For the people that did not see that, let me show it to y'all one more time. It said this. New leaked Epstein files suggest the NBA is scripted and the championships have already been decided from 2019 to 2026. I read this like a month and a half ago, right? Or a while ago. So these are the teams that they picked. It says, "Hi, Jeffrey. How are you? Blah, 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 blah." It says, "Please keep this internal." And then it has the Raptors, the Lakers, the Bucks, the Warriors, the Nuggets, the Celtics, Oklahoma City Thunder, and the Knicks in 2026. So I don't know how true that is, but we shall see. And if the Knicks win, we definitely gonna come back to this thing and really, really evaluate it. Hey Charles, have you thought about doing a watch live long calls for the NBA? I can't, man, because I'll be watching the game. I'll be chilling on my bed or on my couch. I don't have time to sit in front of a computer. I'll be watching the game. I want to enjoy the game like everybody else, man. I catch y'all at the end of the game, man. I know some people watch it live. I'm not sitting there for 2 hours just watching the game. I want to enjoy the game myself. Shaq admitted it on his podcast I sent to you. Yeah, Shaq said it. Braun to the Knicks confirmed. You know LeBron fans want the Knicks to lose so bad, man. You know LeBron fans want the Knicks to lose so bad so they could be like, yeah, LeBron, go to the Knicks and save the Knicks. Yeah, I know. Y'all stay trying to look. He said Charles too lazy to do a what? Yeah, all right, whatever. I'm lazy, whatever. So Knicks want him to lose. I mean, the LeBron fans want him to lose so bad so they can go there and save the day. I peeped y'all. Knicks and 7, baby Brunson, the Cat Classic. Hey Charles, so do you predict LeBron will be a Cav and how many years? I think LeBron will be a Cavalier and I think he'll sign a 2-year contract. I'll be shocked. If LeBron comes back to the Lakers, I'm gonna be like, yo, bro, for what, man? Like, for what? For what? Just like, for what? We gonna go through another year of this? Come on, man. Like, don't nobody want to see that no more, man. Go to the Cavs, man. Go to the Cavs. He said, Charles, I posted mad bleep, and this is the only one you read. Charles, can we talk about the Lakers hiring the Rockets? Oh, yeah, about that. Yeah, we got 5 more minutes, and then we're gonna be out of here because the game about to start. I don't know what to tell y'all, man. I sincerely don't know what to tell you guys. The Lakers literally went out there and signed a real life rocket scientist. Whatever. If that rocket scientist is going to help Luka and these guys play more defense, then so be it. Then so be it. I don't know what to tell you. All I know is that to win a championship, you need good players, not rocket scientists in the background. You need good players, a good culture, and a good coach. But if they want to go hire rocket scientists and they have the money to invest in the analytics, so be it. I don't know what new revelation he's going to bring that's going to help the Lakers become an efficient team, a better team, but we shall see. I don't know. I don't know. He said LeBron would not get 50 mil. I wouldn't put it past him. He said, Charles, do you think the Cavs can make it to the finals, can make a finals run if LeBron would have joined them? I don't know, man. The Eastern Conference is just so funky, man. I don't even know. Anything can happen in the East, man. Anything can happen. James playing with Wemby next year. That's never happening. That's never. Even if LeBron wanted to play for $5, the Spurs are not going to bring him to that team. That's never going to happen. Never going to happen. Never. LeBron need to retire, man. Shaking my head. Charles, who do you got winning tonight? Well, I picked the Spurs to win the series in 6 games. And I'm going to stick to my original prediction. So therefore, I have the Spurs winning tonight. I'm going to ride out with my prediction. I got the Spurs winning tonight on the road. That's the prediction I had to begin the series. So that's a prediction I'm going to roll with. Anyway, guys, appreciate you guys for being a part of the live. We're going to get this game rocking now. And we're probably going to go live at the end of the game. We'll see. Catch y'all later, man. Thank you guys for being here. Catch y'all later.